Brahms' Fourth, to me, is a kind of culmination in Brahms's music. It's a real, it's emotionally so potent and so intense, but at the same time it's so rigorously composed. I have nothing bad to say about Brahms. I love his music, but there are times when the craft of composition comes almost too far forward for me. I'm too aware of the intellectual decisions he made, and maybe that's just me, and I really am very hesitant to say anything that could be construed as negative about Brahms, because he's one of my absolute favorites, and there's nothing I don't enjoy of his. But what is eminently successful for me in the Brahms Fourth Symphony, and what makes the piece that is endlessly fascinating to me, is that it's so intellectually sophisticated and complex, and it's literally a piece that I've studied for hundreds of hours, and you never get to the end of the techniques that he employed, and that's very exciting to me as a performer and as someone who studies music. But when I listen to it, all of that goes away. It has nothing to do with the experience of listening to the piece. The last movement famously is based on a ground bass, a passacaglia, a kind of repetitive pattern. It's a theme in variations, and for that reason we thought it would be very interesting to show how another composer dealt with the passacaglia. And Webern is also a composer who I think has a kind of conflict between the intellectual rigor of his composition and the emotional impact, and as such is, I think, very much a kindred spirit with Brahms, not to mention the fact that we have two passacaglias bookending the program.